Hello everybody and welcome to another Pride Month game of 2020. Today we'll be playing I Want to Pursue the Mean Side Character. Beatrix is used to being misunderstood by her fellow peers. With her sharp eyes, tall height, and ringlets, she looks like the mean villain straight from a novel. Thus she decided that it was forever going to be seen as that mean bully. She might as well recite herself to that role. However, things change when she becomes fast friends with a new commoner transfer student, to everyone's surprise, including her own. And more weirdly, how this new transfer student can seem to understand her better than anyone else, and can see her for her true self rather than the part she'd been reluctantly forced to play. Hold up! Anyway, let's get started! Woo! Unnamed girl. Oh no! I've lost my handkerchief! Girl's friend. That's terrible. Wasn't that your favorite silk one? Imagine using handkerchiefs when you know how germs work. Anyway. Yes, and it was so expensive. I might have to wait a while to get a new one. Oh no. Excuse me. I don't know what voice to give who. Eep! Miss Claremont? Does this handkerchief belong to you? No. Huh? But I heard you explicitly say. You can keep it, please. Have it. I don't want it anymore. Look, this handkerchief is yours, so just take it. Eek! I don't want your fucking snotty ass rag thing. Oh no, we've upset her. She's apparently very easy to upset, honestly. Please don't bully us. We're sorry. We'll never bother you again. Let's go. I watched the two fleeing figures. I can't believe we ran into Miss Claremont. She's as mean looking as they say. Is she mean looking? She just seemed kind of tired. At least we don't have anything like... At least we didn't do anything like talk to His Highness. I heard she saw one girl who had accidentally touched His Highness's shoulder. What? His Highness. Oh, sorry. I heard she saw one girl who accidentally touched His Highness' shoulder, and she had to quit school because her family was forced to move out of the country. How cruel. Well, shit. Of course. What else should I expect? Aww. She didn't look mean, she's just, you know, tired. I mean, I didn't really expect a thank you or anything, but I also didn't enjoy how they reacted when I tried to hand back her item. But what else could I do? Ever since I can remember, people seem to think whenever I approached them that I planned to harm them or something. I wasn't sure if it was because I was taller than the average woman, or because my eyes looked mean and sharp. By the way, these are all things that I love in a woman. Anyway. Or because my hairstyle, which I have tried to strengthen, was reminiscent of an antagonist from a novel. Even my own name, Beatrix, seemed to add on an image of being a spiteful person. Aw. Don't know what my parents were thinking when they named me that. Not like I could ask them, though, as I wasn't particularly close with them either, which made me... Not like I can ask them, though, as I wasn't particularly close with them, either, which made me a very lonely child. Thus, I did my best to try to make friends with other children. Yet, anytime I tried to approach another child, they would end up crying or wetting their pants from seeing my sharp eyes. Thus, I was never able to make friends since I was a child, even though I truly tried, resulting in a somewhat awkward personality. Tired of it all, I had thought that if I was going to be treated as a mean-spirited bully no matter what I did, I might as well play the part. Quickly became known as Beatrix, the jealous fiancée of the prince who would tyrannize anyone who approached him. Though if I were truthful, I don't care much for my fiancé. My Edvard. Edvard? Oh, what a name. My Edvard, my fiancé, never bothered to take any interest in me either. But I still put up the act that I was possessive of him merely for appearance's sake. Additionally, I did nothing like force a girl and her family to move like those two girls instead. That girl moved because her father's new business was located in the rural area of... That girl moved because her father's new business was located in the rural area of our empire. What I mostly did to people was intimidate them a little, or just stare at them with these sharp eyes of mine. However, that was enough for the student body as they began to spread rumors of my cruelty. Thus, I never had much to do... Thus, I never had much to make... Blah, blah, blah. Thus, I had to... blah, blah, blah. Thus, I never had to do much to make people afraid of me. And so, for a good amount of my schooling, I was the infamous Beatrix Claremont. Until... one day this bitch arrived. No, sorry. Beatrix! Oh, and right on cue. See, she just looks tired. That's not sharp eyes or angry eyes. That just looks so done with life. Anyway. This is Lily Abbott, my only friend. It is... Blah, blah. This is Lily Abbott. My only friend is as sad as it is to say. Blah, blah, blah. This game loves to make it hard for me to read and talk. Lily is basically the opposite of me. She's well known among the student body for being the low-class transfer student who seemed to ensnare the hearts of several well-known male students, including a Grand Knight's son, the Prime Minister's son, and even an illegitimate son of a duke, but he's kind of known to be flirtatious. Yet she never seemed interested in any of them, and despite them always approaching her, she spent her time instead... Beatrix, there you are! I was looking for you so we can have lunch together! With me, the heinous Beatrix Claremont. You didn't have to see... Oh, sorry, this is Beatrix time. The same... I know, it's more of the same voice doing the other same voice, but... You didn't have to seek me out. I'm sure I would have gone back to the cafeteria at some point. There I go again. Unable to speak my feelings. Instead of saying sorry or even a thank you, I just speak harsh words only, one of the results from my lack of social communication. We're tsundere! True, but I wanted to see you as soon as possible. There she goes, saying such embarrassing words again. While I am unable to speak about my feelings, Lily seems to have no filter. Besides, the lunch is just some weird European life food again, so it's not like I'm that excited to eat it. I mean, doesn't this world have some normal food? Would love to have a burger again. No, wait. You can have burgers in a European setting. You'd probably have to personally make it, and then you would have to, like, call it a sandwich. But you can make burgers. Just get some beef steak, grind it up, cook it that way. Mush it into a patty, I guess? I don't know. I don't even like burgers, so I've never made a point to learn how to make them. But you can make them from scratch. Or, you know, relative scratch. I just realized we got, like, these huge-ass palms. Oh well. What was that? Oh, nothing. By the way, what's with the handkerchief? Oh, this belonged to some student. I was trying to return it, but... Seeing her face, she probably guessed what happened. Want me to go cast a curse on him? Lily! Don't even joke about that. You don't know the usage of dark magic is forbidden by the royal family. If you're caught, you could face execution, or worse. Yeah, okay, I got it. I wasn't that serious anyway. Why does magic even exist here? We can't even use it if we want to. Anyway, why not keep that handkerchief then? She didn't take it when she had the chance, so it's fine to keep her now. Because that's unsanitary! I'm sorry, maybe it's because I'm a modern American in the midst of the coronies, but... That's unsanitary! I'd rather not. She said this was important to her. She might regret not taking it, so... You're so sweet, Beatrix. What? How about we go take it to the Lost and Found before we grab our lunch? The girl might grab it from there later. I suppose? Yes, that would be the right course of action. Let's go then! Wait, don't rush me. So cute. And we both returned the handkerchief to the Lost and Found. Despite how I may act, I am truly grateful for having Lily as a friend, as she seemed to make up for some of the deficiencies. That's a word. Deficiencies I have. Why could I not read that? She would get upset at me if I said that aloud, though. Lily would constantly tell me not to bring myself down, while also showering me in praise and compliments, as you saw earlier. I don't know how she can always find a kind thing to say about me, as I never saw these traits in myself before. Yet still, rather than seeing me as detestable as the other students do, she's the only one who doesn't see me that way. Rather, she seems to see me as... lovable? I'm not sure that how someone such as me was lucky enough to have a friend like her, but ever since we did become friends, she has stuck to my side and seemed to be the only person who could tolerate me. I'm harsh, mean-looking, and antisocial. And she's so small and cute, sweet, and overall insincere. Fucking kiss already! Anyone who would wonder how two drastically different people such as us became friends, correct? Well, it started around the beginning of the school year, on a dark and stormy night, when I was still putting on my little persona. Oh, sorry. You there, commoner! I don't know why I have this incredibly fake accent now, but I do. Me? Who else would I be talking to? Does anyone else here reek of the scent of labor? You know it's fancy, because we added in a U. And by added in, I mean we didn't take it out like those filthy Americans, because we like silent letters. I'm sorry. The other students laugh at this. Well, they don't have no sense of humor then. Lily at the time was a new student to the academy. Furthermore, she was the only student to come from a lower class. She was accepted due to the fact that she had been adopted by a baron recently and now attends the academy, which is filled with other wealthy and upper-class students. Despite me being the only one confronting her, I was not the only student who found her presence irksome, so seeing me belittle the tiny girl was a treat for most of the student body. Yet who knew that this little confrontation led to? Wait, that hair, those eyes, that pose. Are you Beatrix Claremont? Yes I am. Oh my god, it's really you! You know of me? Of course I do! I played every round in Magical Academy Love Life in order to just even catch glimpses of you! That's not creepy at all! I even have all your official merchandise! Well, I did, I mean. Till that stupid truck hate me. She met Truck-kun, guys! She met Truck-kun. This explains everything. She's been isekai'd by Truck-kun. Magical Academy merchandise truck? But wow, you're even more beautiful in person! Beautiful? Yeah! Oh, where the fuck did your dumb accent go? Even more than your sprite. Oh, but I forgot to introduce but I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lily Abbott. It's nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too? Wait, that's not why I approached you. Why did you approach me then? Ugh. I saw you and the prince walking together to class. Tell me, as I am the fiancé of the prince, what your relationship with him is. We don't have any relationship. Love her face. He bumped into me, which made me drop my books. Then he made some big deal out of it and told me he would carry them for me to my next class, which I refused. Yet still, even though I kept telling him no thanks, he carried them anyway, making a bigger deal out of it than it was. Honestly, it was kind of troublesome. That event scene always irked me, but more so in real life. What? As if someone as great as the prince would carry some commoner's filthy books to class. I'm not lying. And honestly, I wasn't happy about the whole thing either. Though I can't do anything about it now, so is there anything else I could do for you? She getting like a progressively sassy. I'm progressively merging the voices. This isn't good. Fine, since you asked, I don't want you ever to come near the prince ever again. Done. Huh? Dunzo. Deal. I agree. Never gonna approach the prince. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Won't even look at him. Hey, I'll be happy if he does the same for me. You agree pretty quickly. Of course I agreed. If it means you'll stop being upset with me, I'll gladly avoid the prince. I see. Of course! Ha 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 ha! It's good that you understand your situation then. I'm happy to hear that you agreed so easily. And I'm happy that you're happy. I think you look so much more lovely when you are happy, Miss Beatrix. You think I'm lovely? Your golden flaxen hair, your sky blue eyes, the elegant way you hold yourself. How can I not think you're lovely? Rather than being approached by the prince, I am much happier being approached by you. Elegant. So, how about this? In exchange for never seeing the prince again, I get to see you more often. So if you could, may I please get to know you better by starting off as friends? I'd be eternally grateful if someone as beautiful as you... Okay, fine, just shut up! Aw. So that's a yes? It's a yes. I'm so happy to hear that! My first friend. Aww. Say something? Nothing. I said nothing. Your ill-bred ears are probably just too full of dirt to hear anything. Either way, I look forward to getting to know you better. Likewise. Though I'm only doing this so you don't have any time to spend with the prince. Yeah, that's it. That's fine by me. Fuck the normies. How about we walk our next class together? Walk to our next class together. Blah, blah, blah. How about we walk to our next class together? If you would like. Of course. Any chance to spend time with you makes me happy. Aw. And thus, that is how we became friends. I still cringe at the way I acted before. That fake-ass accent? Ugh. Honestly, it was pretty awful. I mean... seriously, you just make the A's soft and all of a sudden it sounds nothing like anything, but people call it an accent. It's just weird. And I would love to say my behavior changed drastically after we became friends, but that would be a lie. I just dropped the accent. Though, thanks to Lily's patience and effort on my part, we have gone to the point in our friendship where I no longer call her commoner and also stopped hurling insults at her. She seemed to be pretty disappointed about that. Something about being a masochist? Fuck if I know. Yet Lily has never stopped speaking of her admiration for my many features, which I suppose motivate me to try and change a bit so I can meet her expectations. And so I stopped my horrible ways and tried to be the person she saw me as by trying to help others and working harder to make more friends. Though there hasn't been much success. But at least Lily has always been there to comfort me when things never went my way. And so here we are now. The school lunch is delicious, isn't it, Beatrix? Yes. It is quite good, I suppose. Even the bread is soft and fluffy? Yes, I do agree. We should feed each other. Wait, what? I think so as well. Wait, why would I ever do such a thing? Especially in public. Ew. I tried. Hey, so it's fine if it's not in public, right? No, sorry. Really? Just then, I see that Lily dig into her bag and take out a textbook. Isn't that textbook for our arcane class? Are you going to study? Yeah, they didn't really teach magic where I was from. Though that's because magic didn't exist. So I need to study to catch up to the rest of you guys. But studying magic in this world is way different than the video game. All I have to do is mash some buttons in here. I have to do reading and stuff. Ugh, studying. Even magic. Dude. I don't care if it was like fucking as hard as calculus. If I could fucking do magic, but fucking study all fucking day. Video game? Never mind, don't worry about it. I've been isekai'd by Truck-kun. Let me see. Oh, okay. As Lily hands me her textbook, I glance over the materials she is studying. This material. We've gone over this weeks ago. She's still on this. At this rate, she might not catch up for the upcoming test. Let me help you study. Are you sure? I don't want you to waste your lunchtime helping me. It was my decision to help you, wasn't it? Are you questioning it? No. Good. Then let's start reviewing together. Besides, we are friends. We should help each other out. This is adorable. I think 5 years were added to my life. Mood. What did you say? Nothing whatsoever. Right. Well, let's go over these spells right here. You'll need for next week's test. Long pause. Whoa! That was a lot of ellipses! I can't believe I was able to catch up that fast. You're so smart, Beatrix! I'm not that smart. I merely studied, that's all. The benefits of having only one friend, most of my free time was spent studying. But I am glad that I was some assistance to you. You were more than just some assistance. I really appreciate it, Beatrix. I'm so grateful to have you as a friend. And let's make out. You? Grateful? Is that really a surprise? She seems grateful about every fucking movement you do. Shouldn't it be the other way around? I mean, she has to tolerate me. Yeah, I mean, when I first came here, most of the other students ignored me since I was wasn't of noble blood like them. Only you would reply to me whenever I talked to you. If I didn't have you, I would probably have no one else to sit down and eat lunch with like this. Or help me with studying. Or step on my face just the way I like. No, I'm sorry. That's why I'm so appreciative of the fact we are friends. Oh no, the dramatic music started. What does that mean, game? You can't just start with the heavy piano. I want to cry. Aw. It was as if she read my heart and spoke it aloud. Yet it wasn't my heart she was reading aloud, but hers. I've never knew someone could feel such joy at finding out that the feelings they had been too scared to share were actually reciprocated. Yet it is unfair that only she had the courage to be honest. I want that courage. I want to tell her how I truly feel. Because I am a tsundere. I'm glad we're friends too. Oh shit. Holy crap, why can't audio recordings exist in this world yet? What? It's nothing. I miss TV and video games and shit. Like, magic is cool and all, but, you know, it gets boring time to time. Anyway, I think my heart just stopped for a moment. What? Are you okay? Are you sick? Here, let me check your temperature. Are they doing the forehead touch thing? That's how lesbians kiss according to every lesbian movie romance ever. Do you possibly have a fever? Beatrix's soft hand is touching my face. I can die happy now. Aw, damn it. Just the normal temperature feel. Don't die. Please, Lily. You must live. Oh, wow, they're idiots. I love it. If you die, then I won't have any friends anymore. Because I was so worried about Lily, I didn't realize she's a fucking weeb. How close we were. Yeah, now kiss. I don't know for how long, but we stared into each other's eyes. Aw, I love Lily's face in particular. It's just so sweet. I never realized how round and brilliant Lily's eyes were, or how silky her hair was. Not to mention how soft-looking her skin is. She's like an at-home video game protagonist. We're not gonna talk about the hands, though. We got weird noodly fingers. Suddenly, I felt a sudden warmth and fluttery feeling in my stomach. Whenever I was with Lily, I was always happy, as her mere presence made me feel comfortable and pleasant. Yet the feeling I am feeling now as I stare into her eyes is new, and something I've never felt before. What is this feeling? So sudden and true. I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. What is this feeling? I'm sorry. What is going on here? I don't know what character this is, so this is the voice as of right the fuck now. Broken from my trance, I look over to see the source of the voice. It's it's male love interest Kun. Oh, it's Edward. Oh my god, really? We're gonna do the freaking jealousy thing. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. And see my fiancé, the Prince Edward, in his dumbass name. Your Highness. Lily's face. Thank you, Lily. Oh no. Edward might think I'm having an affair or something. Wow, this is very progressive country. He might get upset at Lily and punish her. I have to clear the air so he doesn't get upset, and more importantly, protect Lily. I asked, what was going on here? Your Highness, it's not what you think. It's my fault, Lily. Your fault? Of course. I should have expected nothing less. You cheating whore! No, sorry. What? I could see what you were doing. I'm not blind. Your Highness, I'm so sorry. But please do not punish Lily. Punish her? Why would I punish a student you were tormenting? Huh? You were bullying the poor transfer student, weren't you? No, I wasn't. We were about to make out. This is a Yuri visual novel. We're about to make out, I swear. So close. Lady Claremont, I have tolerated your unruly behavior for a while now. I'm calling off the marriage because that leads to the best route. But I will not stand for you to harm the new transfer student, who obviously cannot defend themselves. This is unbecoming of a lady, even for you. Wow. It wasn't as if I wasn't used to people thinking of me in such a way. I didn't expect any less from my fiancé, who never once tried to get to know me. Our engagement was decided upon by our parents, so there was no love between us. So I'm not surprised that his perception about me aligned with the rest of the student body, even though I have been trying so hard to change it. At one point, I did hope that maybe at least the man I would spend the rest of my life with was someone who could truly understand me, see me. But all hopes were dashed when I realized that Edward's only interest was in the prosperity of the kingdom, and he couldn't care any less about me. Maybe that's why I acted out before, upset that there was no one in the world I could rely on. I could be myself with who could see the real me. But this time it was different. This time I had someone who was on my side. I had Lily. Yet, that's not true. I just thought things were different. But nothing has changed. All I'll ever be seen as is a cruel, horrible, villainous. Title drop? No, wait, that's the other title. You're wrong! She wasn't bullying me. She was helping me earlier with my studies, actually. So fuck you and fuck off! Miss Lily, did you just tell me to fuck off? You don't have to make up lies for her. I'm not. And I would appreciate if you stopped talking shit about her, you fucking shitlord. Shit? Also, who are you to talk about unbecoming? Your route is usually just of you looking down on others just because you're a prince. Not to mention you're pushy, bossy, never listen to others, and just plain rude. Since for some reason guys with statistic dominant personalities are supposed to be appealing, though I don't see the charm. Mood. In addition, in your bad ending, you lock up the heroine in a cage like some creep after she almost forced to leave the academy. Blah, blah, blah. After she is almost forced to leave the academy. Really? What sane person would do that? What's the bad end? There's certain non-canon, but yes, you're right. The bad ends and... Okay, I think I've said this before. Bad ends in Atome games can get, like, super not okay. And we're talking, like, holy fuck levels of not okay. And I have a friend who, I have a straight friend who hates... Like, she loves Atome games, but she can't play several of them that seem like she would like them because she knows in the bad ending the guys are terrible, terrible people, and it just ruins it for her. So with that in mind, like, that is seriously a problem in Atome games. Straight girls, get your shit together in that regard. Holy fuck. What? I would never. Beatrix, on the other hand, is the most warm-hearted person I know. So fuck you. She always tries to help, like returning people's things or cleaning out the classroom for the teachers. She never ignores me, like unlike the other students, and always responds to me. She's patient when she teaches me, even though I messed up and get confused. She gives me her dessert from lunch, even though I secretly know she loves sweets a lot. Additionally, because I don't have much money, she bought me 3 sets of a new uniform and also my textbooks, which she said were hand-me-downs, but were obviously new. In other words, we're gay as fuck for each other, and get the fuck out of here, you fucking shitlord! How did you know that? Beatrix is the most gentle and selfless person I know. So I don't want to hear someone like you talk shit about her. Yes, thank you, Lily. Especially from someone who didn't even place in the top 3 for the character popularity poll. Getting meta again, Lily. Tone it down. Character popularity poll? Come on, Beatrix, let's go. Fuck this shitlord. Oh, okay. Fuck you, shitlord. Not even top 3. I don't think I've ever seen Edward look so stricken. I love her face. Lily? Beatrix? Fuck that shitlord. Did you not hear me before? Please break your engagement with the prince. What? I admit, the prince may be handsome and stuff, but he's still a yandere. Oh god, like, I knew the cage thing, but I thought that was like typical bad, going for like how Atome games tend to do that. Actually, I guess that's a commentary about how Atome games that do that, like, all of them are yandere, but whatever. But he's still a yandere. And I don't like how he talked bad about you. Don't stick your dick in crazy. I want you to be happy with someone who treats you the way you deserve to be treated. Lily. Beatrix. I love you. I love you the way you sometimes seem harsh, but you're actually very sensitive to the way others act. I love how you try to seem like you don't care, but actually care a lot. I love how secretly kind you are, and we're in like the Yuri garden with the roses in the back and shit. Come on, this is the climax scene. Come on. Now kiss. And how you're so smart and hardworking. I love your deep blue eyes, and your long hair that reminds me of the sun. And your graceful figure that always leaves me speechless. This would be really creepy if you were still 2D. I wouldn't ask you to return my feelings, but I just wanted to let you know them. To be honest, I would be happy being friends with you for the rest of my life if if that's what you want. No, I'm gay as fuck too. We'll make this happen. I don't want that. If you would also like some space, then I would understand. I don't want that either. Then what do you want? I want you to smooch! No, sorry. It was so obvious what I wanted. Since I met Lily, I never spent any moment alone. Thank you, Truck-kun, for bringing me my waifu. That was the most weebish thing I think I've ever said in my life. I no longer dreaded going to every class where I would have no one to talk to. I no longer ate my lunch quietly in such a large courtyard by my lonesome self. I no longer studied silently to fill the free time I had from not having anyone to spend with. And that's because of Lily. Because of Lily, I changed. I stopped being that hurtful and mean person I used to be before. Because of Lily, I no longer waited quietly for class to begin because she would spend time with me before the teacher came. Because of Lily, my lunchtime was no longer quiet but filled with laughter and chatter. Because of Lily, my once dull and monotonous life was bright and wonderful. All those times I spent with Lily were the happiest moments of my life. I never want a life without Lily by my side. So the obvious answer was, and then we lived happily ever gayness. I want to be with you. Lily? Oh, sorry. Lily, I'm in love with you. You do? It took me a while to realize it. But the fact that I always want to be by your side, how being with you makes me feel both comfortable yet nervous, and how everything you do always brings a smile to my face. In summary, Lily Abbott, I'm in love with you. Holy fuck! Woohoo! Yeah! You don't need to be so loud. I can't help it. I'm so happy. Does that make us lovers then? Well, first you gotta fuck, but sure. Well, I suppose, but I still have to break my engagement off. That's fine. I'll wait. I'll wait forever for you. Same. Beatrix, I promise you that I'll do my absolute best to make you happy. You don't really have to. Nuh-uh. Just you watch, Beatrix Claremont. Bleh. Just you watch, Beatrix Claremont. I'm gonna be the very best that no one ever was. I'll make you the happiest woman in the world. Then I guess I can't stop you. Nope. You can't. Like, you can't stop me from doing this. And then they smooch! Oh, close enough. Eep. I always wanted to carry you like this. Put me down this instant. How are you even doing this? I'm taller than you and heavier. I just cast that strength spell you taught me earlier. Fucking magic, bitches! I forgot I taught you that to you earlier. Besides, you're telling me you don't enjoy this a little, Beatrix? I mean, you read those cheesy romance novels all the time, and I know they do this in them. You knew about that? Now that I recall, you knew a lot of embarrassing things about me earlier as well. So maybe I shouldn't be surprised. You fucking stalker. It's nice to have someone who knows you so well, huh? Do not stalk your loved ones! I repeat, do not stalk your loved ones! Well, I suppose that's better than being misunderstood. Is it? Stalking? I know she didn't actually stalk her. She has, like, the power of the video game knowledge and all that shit, but Beatrix doesn't know that. Glad to hear, because I won't stop trying to learn more about you. Because every new thing I learn about you makes me fall for you even more. Sheesh. Only someone like you could be so shamelessly to say something like that. Be so shameless to say something like that. Words. I know how to word. Though I suppose that's what made me fall for you. I didn't quite hear that. Could you say it again for me, please? Fine, I'll say it once more. So make sure to listen this time. If this was a novel, such a happy ending would never be possible for someone like me. But I guess that's why I suppose I should be glad this isn't a novel. This is all real. Just as the pure joy I'm feeling. I love you, Lily. I'm sorry. I love you, Lily. I love you too, Beatrix. Thank you. Thank you to whoever allowed Lily to enter my life. Thank you, Truck-kun! I know that from now on, the both of us will make each other very happy. So thank you for listening to my prayers and bringing me Lily. I'll make sure to spend the right of my life. Is that supposed to be rest? I'll make sure to spend the rest of my life bringing her as much joy as she brought me. I promise. Wow. I suppose that would be the confession scene. Around this point, the game would end. But I'm grateful it doesn't end here. Moreover, since I'm actually in the game, I don't have to worry about any PG-13 rating any longer. What are you talking about, dear? Oh, nothing, my love. I forgot to mention, Lily sometimes mentions weird things in places I've never heard of, such as Japan or a tome game, among other things. I'm not sure where she learned such words, or what those weird things are, but maybe I'll ask her in the future and find out. The end. Fuck yeah! That was so fucking adorable! Alright, I loved it. Highly recommend it. I actually really love the dynamic of the character that would be the antagonist being the love interest. That's something that's always appealed to me in general. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. This was cute as fuck. And go give the creator Soon Angelique some love, please. And don't forget to say hello to Truck-kun on your way to the isekai world of your dreams. Goodbye!